Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Vampyr, and I have found myself something special. Remember those missing people in the district that I could never ever find? Yeah. Remember this character?
Hello
My
again.
mother!
Jonathan, back already. Good, good. I was just about to go outside to find you. You shouldn't stay away for so long.
And I just talked to her a few minutes ago. Unfortunately, you did not see the opening because I clicked on her before even realizing she was my mother. And my mother asked where Mary was, and I said Mary is gone. And she said, yes, I know, but when we should return like you, my prodigal son, because also I just had returned. So, yeah.
Why do you say Mary is visiting you, Mother? You know that's impossible.
Why should it be? Are you not standing in front of me right now? Why should it be any different with your sister?
But Mary really is dead, Mother.
Yes. And are you not dead too? Isn't your father dead? And my grandson? And my son-in-law? You're all gone. But you all still visit me from time to time.
Hold on.
Why?
But I'm not dead, Mother. I'm really here, talking to you, trying not to cry.
Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. But of course you're dead, my darling boy. Just look at you, as pale as my Mary.
Ouch. Just plain old ouch.
Do you need anything, Mother? Can I help you?
I just want you to stay with me, Jonathan. Your room is ready. I asked Avery to make your bed.
I'll stay as long as I can, I promise. Do you need anything else?
Just one thing. Stop staring at me like that. As much as I love you, it breaks my heart to look at those empty and dead eyes.
Are you working on a new painting?
Not recently. I have trouble focusing on my subject and my mind quickly drifts. It's the same thing when I try to write poetry.
I recently met a talented painter with an excellent technique. I wish you two could meet. I'm sure you'd like her.
I'd be glad to meet her. What is her name? Is she famous? Is she dead too?
She's not famous, and her name is of no importance. And yes, she is also dead.
The important thing is, I hope you two get along. If she ever fancies meeting your mother, I'd be glad to welcome her into my home.
Have you returned to Whitechapel Cemetery since Mary's funeral?
I never want to go back to that awful place. Wait. I think I went back once. And you were there too. And Mary? No, that can't be true.
It was just a bad dream, Mother.
A nightmare, yes. Mary was so angry. I walked back home alone. If that kind policeman had not called Avery from the station, I don't know what would have happened.
Also, just realizing this, so
Goodbye,
she
Mother.
just had this, and also, we
Goodbye,
just
son.
spent the night
Please come back soon.
by resting. I did not check on Dr. Swansea at all. This is something that we also really should do. So, do this, remove them.
Jonathan, my dear, bring me my glasses. I
It's
feel like
locked.
reading.
The funny thing is, he says this is locked, but this is exactly where she came out of, and I cannot get into this room. This is a little awkward, but alright. We got this. What did I want to do? I wanted to do something in my room. I remember that distinctively, and now I'm, for the life of... Oh yeah, I need to create medicine, because I don't have enough medicine to heal everybody in this district. Which is what I was working on. A headache. Just make some of these. I have more than enough ingredients of each of these. And I assume that many of these ailments that these people will have will be in the first stage, considering this district just got themselves a little ill. So can I find Avery in this house? The last person I'm yet to meet. Yes, we finally can enter all of our homestead. Large box of pills. Let's see how Avery reacts to my renewed presence.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan, I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, it's a miracle. We all thought you were... Oh, sir, your poor sister. What a tragedy.
I know, Avery. I know about my sister's murder.
Miss Reed expected you to return to assist with the funeral, right up until the last minute. Where have you been, Mr. Jonathan? We needed you here.
I'm sorry I could not be here for Mary's funeral.
Your mother was strong, sir, but your support would have been appreciated. Apart from the priest and I, no one else attended your sister's funeral.
To be present at the funeral with you both was my dearest wish, Avery. But I'm sorry, I simply could not attend.
I would not dare to question your absence, Mr. Jonathan. All I can say is that we missed you a great deal during these difficult days.
How is my mother?
Not well, I'm afraid, sir. Miss Reed is very fragile since the police brought her back home.
The police? What happened?
Miss Reed was found walking in the streets. She kept saying she had spoken with her son and daughter. She's resting now.
Has she received appropriate medical care?
I'm taking care of Miss Reed myself. Hospitals are so overwhelmed by the epidemic that they can only accept patients infected by influenza.
Perhaps we could arrange a short trip. Somewhere sunny, like France. She has always been very fond of France. I think leaving London could do her good.
I'm afraid Miss Reed is too frail for the moment. Recently, she started going out at night without remembering it. I have to watch her carefully.
Do you need medical attention, Avery?
Thank you, but I'm all right, sir.
All right.
Goodbye, Avery.
Of course.
We have found Avery, we found the last missing persons, which was our own gosh darn family. I feel so particularly bad about the fact now that it was my own family that I was missing out on. Old letter. Reed mentioned, my dear Avery, as I already told you several days ago, I may be forced to leave England, if only for a few months. While I'm away, and until my son comes back to London, I want you to take best care of our house. I already made the entire necessary arrangements to have your wages increased and pay as long as you'll work. You promised me you'd protect my dear wife and serve her to the best of your ability. For that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If I'm never to return, you are the only man I fully trust. Believe me, you're my most affectionate friend, Aubrey Reed. Well, let's look at the people in this district. Does Mother need checkup? Mother does need checkup. She's fatigued. So, Mother.
Hello again.
Jonathan.
Do you need my medical?
Oh,
By accident, I constantly clicked on
I
mesmerize.
think you should take this.
I'm not sure.
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
So yeah, and by the way, where are we? We are in my hideout. I never realized that the hideout was actually also... Actually, I realized it was the family home already in the beginning. But for some reason, I hadn't figured it out. Like, hey, your mother is gone. Perhaps that is the missing person in the district, eh? But alright. We are going to give out some medication to people that live in this district that, yeah, it's... The experience is... meh. As in, we don't really need this experience, but... Or, it feels like I don't need the experience. We are so close to the end of the game, and I have been handling most bosses in 2 goes. first most of the time. I fail, probably because I don't know the pattern or what have you not. And complain a little bit about it like a old bitch. Unless Harriet Jones has become seemingly incredibly super powerful
Hello, Jonathan.
right
Please
now,
come in.
I should be able to handle her.
Sorry for
I have the
this,
feeling.
Jonathan.
I'm sure she's the toughest boss in the game, but still. I'm
Do you
constantly
need my
clicking on
medical
R instead of...
And I'm
Thank
There we go. I wouldn't want...
survived the Great War. I feared the worst.
I actually might rest up until the very end, just to get this district out of its current bad health status. Because somehow that doesn't sit right with me. Okay, I need the brothers. I need Makura, so I kind of need to go up here again. I don't know exactly where Mr. Makura ends up. I don't know if I've ever seen him on the streets. We already handled... I hate that it constantly flips back. I understand that's because it's the most logical to go to the map. This is upstairs, 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 upstairs. Mr. Kimura, I don't exactly know where you go to after I rescued you. I don't know. Darn, that bothers me now. Now it's gonna be will you please stop with creating random things when you click on simply wanted to go to the portraits of people? Bloody annoying. You! Yes, it's fast indeed. Because I am a vampire. Why did I do this? He's resistant to that. The power of the Lord does nothing. Well, actually, that's not true, because when you use your abilities, they certainly hurt. And I certainly get disoriented, so I shouldn't say that. But still. Now, there was a vampire here, and there he is again.
This is my territory.
But this is one of the vampires I'm not really concerned with. Because he is a shadow... Oh, darn it. He is a shadow vampire. He has this annoying ability to call copies of him, sure. But as you can see, he has no resistance towards guns or melee. And that is a type of weakness that does not go well against my build. So, you folks, you weird brother, do you even synchronize your look, except that you really quickly switch to another lag?
You haven't.
Alright,
Goodbye.
that's what that one done. Oh, what? These brothers,
Good
they
evening.
phase through benches, they're
Do you need?
just
I don't.
take the medication and let it be. Alright. Then let's go to the shop. You were also ill, I noticed.
Do you need med?
I'm afraid.
You'll thank. Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Ray.
Yes. You're all very happy to help me out. For my free medication that I'm giving everybody. Hey! Hello?
It's locked, all right.
You're not too tired. Could you help your mummy? Aren't you the sweetest daughter ever? Carol, give your mummy a kiss now.
Yes.
I hear them. I don't see them. I see a basement. Lady, I'm here to give you medication. Thank you. Why does this need to load? This worries me.
Good morning. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, help? What's going on here?
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can call me Carolyn, my dear doctor.
Do you need my medical attention, Miss Price?
Oh yes, I feel so oppressed lately. And tired and feeble too. Thank you so much, Doctor. You're always so considerate.
I'm just doing my job.
Perhaps. But I have always been grateful for your concern, you know.
I find it so weird that I have to use my mind-influencing ability to let people use my medication. That still bugs me for some reason. So then everybody except for Mr. Makura. So now I need to find out where the heck he lives. And then I'll probably skip one night. I heard a voice. But I wonder if that are the brothers. You know, isn't Mr. Makura, didn't we once see him? Yeah. No, that's one of the brothers. Darn it.
Goodbye.
Why are you moving? You never move off your bench, but I thought Mr. Mikura was perhaps once encountered on this side?
I cannot enter.
Where are you, Mr. Mikura? I really need to find you in order to give you medication. And the medication shall help this district not go too bad. Still rummaging through trash cans. Why did it have to be Mr. Makura? Because I have no idea where he goes to. Let's go to Prion. Peeps. Just making use of Blood Spear here. I wish I could step back. I really am trying to step back. Let's see if we can take you out. Yes, we can. Sorry, sir, but I'm going to have to tell you that you are very, very dead. There you go. Well, Mr. Mikura definitely isn't here. So I guess we're going to have to find the other part of town where he is located at and give him his medication. Oh shoot, I totally ended up on the wrong side of things. Not looking for combat right now. I know it could level me and it could help me in that case, in that sense, but I just want to give people the medication, sleep one night, hopefully have everything sanitized and nice, so that we don't have issues anymore regarding that. Because I do want to get as possible good ending as I can get them. And the strange thing is, by killing Aloysius Dawson, the health of the community is already down, so it's already made myself harder. So, where in the West End would Mr. Mikura end up? Who places those barrels every time over there? So, from this end, you are in the walking area. Where there's no war and where you can meet people. So, I assume that Mr. Mikura should be somewhere up here. And if we don't find him, I'm just gonna skip on by it. Here you are, the really weird rat girl. From that perspective, we really lack in hints. Not over here. It's probably in some obscure corner where he was like taking a rest for a moment. But this is where combat takes place. This is not... I don't know where Mr. Mikura is at. Will he have gone to the same freaking building that I rescued him from? We'll check that. And after that, I'm just gonna go and do the main quest. Because I would love to do this, but I don't want to be suffering an endless, needlessly long questing just to get him to get this done properly. Hiya! Just die. Thank you. Really? You... I wasn't in the green stuff, but you considered me in the green stuff. So in here we found Mr. Mikura. This is where we found him. But he doesn't seem to be in here anymore. Okay, I really don't know what to do. I don't know where Mr. Mikura has gone to. I wish I did. Ah, it feels like so incomplete and I kind of dislike that. But I have no idea where he went. Oh, great.
Sorry, sir.
No, wait.
No admittance.
Yeah, that's fine, because this is the shortcut that isn't the shortcut. No, you did not, because I'm out of here. Yeah, this is correct. Oh. Oh, I love that additional stamina. Just enough to keep hammering into them that you can destroy their asses. Alright.
Sorry, sir. No admittance.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not looking for a fight. Yeah. Does this work? No, this does not work. I have to go down this road. No, that's BS. There should be a park entrance to the right here. Yeah, there we go.
Leech spotted. Watch out.
How do you know I'm a leech? I didn't even do anything on... You just attacked me.
And to you.
Would be nice if I could just... I just wanted to get where I needed to go without too much trouble. If you didn't attack me, I wouldn't have had to kill you. Seriously. You are making me the predator here. Yes, I am that. That's because I'm a vampire. Oh, you meant your friend? Yeah, he too. Holy heck. Well, Lady Ashbury, I'm cleaning out your garden. Even though you're not at home anymore, which is kind of worrisome. Walk down this line should be good for us. Oh no, this is the double vampire area. Whoa! Wait, what? Oh, I was waiting for my ult to go off, but I don't have an ult. Yeah, see? Double vampire in this area. And back in the day, that was a death blow for me. But now, I may actually have the upper hand on them. Because I have grown a little bit more powerful. There you go. North Docks. Goodbye. Don't need to queue him. You can just. I guess I have to queue him because it doesn't allow me to do anything else otherwise. Get over here. Thank you. Now I can do what I need to do. There we go. Yeah, this is the right direction. Sorry that I am pulling up the map so many times in this episode, but it's a little bit Really? You had me? You actually hit me? I'm embarrassed. Actually, this would have been the short way around the West End. I have done all the way around the... Why have I not taken this shortcut? I'm an idiot. I really need blood now. So, let me just make use of that, the fact that the enemies are always at the frickin' same area. Goodbye. No, I'm trying to pick this up, thank you. There we go. And here should come up a bridge. Normally there's a big ass dude on the bridge, and there is this time as well. Hiya. Bye. Oh, you just insta-died. Alright, well that makes it easier. For sure. And we'll go up the sideway here. I mean, I at least want to reach Harriet for this episode. And have at least one attempt attacking her. Better go home yourself. Just stop bothering me. I have more important things to do than whack your asses. Thank you. Not even sure why I'm still picking this up, because I really don't need it anymore. We enter the skull sewers once more. Let's see if the situation is the same or if everything has been turned topsy-turvy.
It's locked, all right.
Still, why does that... It's one of those doors that I've never... I think I've tried on both sides. Ooh, that doesn't kill me. For a moment there I was with the running water that vampires get killed by that. For a moment so I was like, no, insta-death. Really? But it doesn't work that way in Vampyr. Lucky me. Because otherwise that very bad jump just would have cost me everything. If only I had opened up that shortcut once before. I have to run all the way around. There we go. I don't know what this opens, but at least it's open now. Got a pre-win. Oh yeah, this is just a stock thing. This is not... So we'll use a door to get down into the water level. Though I'm not sure if I need to be here, if I can go... Or am I now circling the...
It's locked.
I think this is going back into the other direction. I think that leads to the western docks area. Behind the park. So I do think I need to go straight through the water. Is it this exit? Yeah, I think so. Man, the way that I have to turn around. Let's at least take this shortcut. Now we are truly here.
This place has been ransacked. They've all been slaughtered. Pre-one? No, not their style.
Not their style to slaughter things? I think so. Well, Harriet Jones used to live in here.
Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
Well, it's time to turn on the spider senses. I mean the vampire senses. It doesn't look like the trail they want me. Locate Harriet Jones. Which blood trail, man? There's like almost no... There's no blood on this side. This is the normal exit. So... If you want me to... Well, we'll take the shelling here, but... And this, I guess. What in the... Where's the blood trail gonna lead to? Is the blood trail... Do you want me to go back the way I came? You want me to go back the way I came? That is some... BS. Just let me turn out my senses for a moment that I know where I am. Is this new area? I think this is new area. Don't remember this. No, this is new. Oh my. Hello, Maker.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
Well, I'm glad we're doing this.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
Lady Ashbury? No.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood? You are made of blood. Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
Are you then the knight that some people... that the game tried to hint at that might be my maker?
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Merdin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
Yeah, so it isn't that night. Already, like I said, my money was on it, but I already had my reservations because that was kind of too in my face.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
So you do profess there is one god, the god, though you talk about two goddesses. That seems somewhat weird. Unless everything is a goddess and there's only one god, which still makes it. That seems to be somewhat odd.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
For what reason?
And who is this queen? She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
Now, the Morrigan...
The Celtic goddess of war. Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this. She is a vengeful mother.
Morrigan, the maiden, the mother, the crone, three deities into one. It is a very interesting goddess for sure, the Morrigan. I recognize the name even before they try to explain.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
Interesting that you would consider, as you explained it, an avatar of a goddess to be a putrid vessel. Seems a little contradictory.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
Well then, you know what? We're going to end the episode here. I wouldn't be half-hearted surprised if I fail this first encounter. And after that, perhaps we will go back, locate where Swansea is, and perhaps this Makura fella sleep for one night and see what happens. But, yes, the next episode might be the last. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.